Hi, this is Melanie from naturalconsulting.com.au presenting Set Yourself Up for the Year. Today we're talking about time management. Specifically, we're looking at goals. Now, I do have people say to me, goals are just setting yourself up for failure. I don't really like goals, don't get the concept, don't really want to do it, feel like I'm really not going to achieve anything. No, goals are simply about giving yourself a sense of direction, something to aim towards. So if you take that perspective, let me just walk you through how to write up some goals that will get you moving in the direction you want to be moving. Firstly, you've got to write them down. Now, for me, I don't care how you write them. You can put them on a card, you can put them on a notepad, you can put them on a post-it note. Doesn't matter so long as you write them down and you've got them there visually somewhere that you can see them. Two things happen when you're writing them down. One is we are generally mostly visual beings. So by seeing something, we're a little bit more consciously aware of it. Secondly, the act of writing it down plants the message in your brain, and that allows your brain subconsciously to be looking for opportunities for you to meet that goal. By writing them down, that in itself is not enough, because I have known people who've written their goals and put them in the bottom drawer, or they end up in the bottom of the filing tray, who knows. You've got to write them down, but you've also got to review them and look at them every day. The more often you look at them, the more you're reminding your brain to operate on your behalf, looking for the opportunities to make that goal happen. So write them down and look at them at least once a day. Second point, write them in the positive. There are two ways you can write a goal. You can say, here's what I don't want in my life, or you can say, here's what I want in my life. Much more productive if you write in the positive of moving towards something. So rather than saying you want to lose 20 kilos, much better to put a goal down that I want to get back to 93 kilos, or I want to get back to size 12, or I want to be able to run up the stairs without puffing. Make it a positive thing that you're moving towards rather than what you're moving away from. Third point, make it actionable. You've got to have a goal that you can do. A goal is not something to aspire to or think about or conceptualize. It's an actionable task. So you've got to have some way of proving, yep, I've done it, even if just to yourself. So it has to be actionable. So being happy, for instance, is not a goal. It's a wonderful aspiration, but a goal would be doing something that makes you happy, that increases your level of happiness. So for instance, for me, I love dancing and that makes me happy. So a goal for me could be, I want to make sure I dance once a week because that makes me happy. So that would be a better goal, dance once a week. Or maybe, play with the kids. I want to play with the kids more often because that makes me happy. Great. Do a goal that says, I'm going to spend 15 minutes at least every day, 5 days a week, out of 7, spending time after work with the kids. That's a goal. The final point I want to make is it's got to have a juice factor. There's got to be something in that goal that really gets you excited and wanting to move towards it. So it could be usually something intangible or intrinsic. It could be about hearing what people say or think about you as a result of achieving that goal. It could be just your own sense of self or sense of worth for moving in that direction. Or maybe it's just to prove to yourself that you can do it. Whatever it is, there's got to be something in it that's a real attraction for you that makes you say, yeah, I want to go for this. So for me, they're the 4 main things that you really need to know about getting goals down. If you go and Google it, you can find hundreds of other tips and techniques, but in my experience, they're the ones that work. Write them down and review them each day. Write them in the positive as something you're moving towards. Make sure the step of the goal is actionable, and then make sure there's something in there for you. If you do that, and if you only work on 3 to 5 goals at a time, then you'll find that you're achieving so much more this year than you did the year before. I'll be looking forward to hearing what your goals are. Set yourself up for the year. Melanie Wass, naturalconsulting.com.au. Bye.